So it seems to me that this is the fuel pump control unit. This is for automatic transmission vehicle, Mazda B2200 carbureted motor, blah, 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 blah. And here's the wire that goes to it. Two of these go to ground. This yellow one right here goes to the ignition, so it knows when the motor's running to make the fuel pump run. You know, when you turn the key on, it stays on for a few seconds, then kills it. Well, when you actually start it, this tells the engine, hey, I'm running. And so it makes the fuel pump run continuously. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hook this booger up and make my truck convert a manual transmission truck to an electric fuel pump instead of the mechanical. Yeah, once I figure all this bullshit out. Alright, for those of you who are curious how to convert, basically you got your fuel pump control unit right there. If you wanted to convert from the mechanical fuel pump to electric fuel pump, electric fuel pumps usually come in the automatics. Anyhow, here's how it goes. Let's see, ground. You got two black wires, which are not in focus at all. Hey, look at there. Those are ground. They're just basic black. You got your black with a white tracer. It is your positive. This is the one that comes from your ignition when you turn the key on. Alright, this one, the black and red, hooked to my meter, my nice little test lead here. It's black with a red tracer, and this is your ignition. This comes from your coil. It's yellow with blue. Well, kind of hard to tell you. There it is, right there, yellow blue. This is what tells that module when the engine is running to keep the fuel pump going. So, what I was going to show you is when you turn your key on and don't try to start it, this is what happens. Push it on there. See how it comes on and cuts off? Yeah. So, on, off. You can hear it clicking. Let's see if you can hear it clicking. See? Okay. So, I don't really know. Whoa. Alright. I don't really know how to, I don't want to mess it up by hooking this to a positive or negative. I guess it sends a negative signal from the coil, but I'm not going to try that to make it stay on. Basically, I got to figure out a way to hook this sucker up to my wires, which I got a plan, but the second thing is trying to figure out how to hook up my hoses, considering that from my gas tank, the mechanical here, this one is your pressure and this one is your return, and then this goes to here. Kind of confuses me. I gotta do some thinking on how that works. But anyway, it's in. Yeah. If you try to put one out of an extended cab into a standard cab tank, you have to turn it backwards. So mine are pointing the wrong way, but it fucking works. Who gives a shit? And this is the fuel pump wire. It's already grounded with these two are the, what you call them, fuel sender unit. There it is. It tells you fuel gauge, how much fuel you have. So now, I gotta figure out how to hook that bitch up, and how to get rid of that bitch, and then making me happy. Okay, I did a little research. Did a little Googling, and they say, how you hook up the fuel pressure. This is probably a known fact, but for some reason I didn't know this. You get your fuel pressure comes in from the tank. How you return it, the return line, let's see if I can show you this. You see that tiny hole? Let's see if it'll focus on it. Yeah, see that? It's a restricted, basically restricted orifice. Focus. Boom. So what I gotta find is some kind of T, a 5/16 T that'll have a 1/4 inch restricted orifice coming off of it for my return. It's as simple as that. I don't know why I didn't know that. I guess you learn something every day. But that's what I gotta do. Run let's see, 5/16 all the way from the tank, from the fuel pump to here, and then put a T in it, and have the 5/16 go, or the quarter, this is quarter, 5/16 pressure, 1/4 return into restricted back into the pressure, or back into the tank. So, all right then, screwdriver. Anyhow, so that's how I'm going to hook it up. And now I'm going to make a restrictor plate. That's a stupid word. I'm going to make a block-off plate for that bitch. Damn screwdriver. So that's what I want to do next. Plate is made and done. Use some good old quad inch steel. And cut it the right shape and tried to paint it when it was on the block. It's on there. It's not coming off for a while. But anyway, it's there. Where's steel? Fuel pump back. Fuel pump. Block off plate. There it is. It's there. Good deal. Now all I gotta do is run my fuel lines. Came across pretty much an accidental awesomeness. That orifice, that piece right there. All right. That fits perfectly inside this 5/16 T that I have. Can you believe that? So that's gonna be my pressure, and that's gonna be my return. Once I jab that down in there at a violent rate. This is pretty tight. I can't push it down in there. That's pretty much luck right there. And yes, I can stretch a 1/4 inch hose over that. I done tried. And it's down in there. It's, once I got it past the hump, it's kind of loose, but it ain't gonna go nowhere. It's in there for good. So, you got your orifice and your pressure. How neat is that? What the hell is down in there? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a piece of brass.